Okay, good evening and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Table Enabled. Tonight we're doing Siman Kuf Pei Zayin 187 or Chaim Diyukim Menusach Birkas Hamazon Ubo Dalit. If and four halachas today, four, not so many. It's also quick halachas. Aleph Yesh Omrim Baruch Maspiel or even some people when they start benching, they say before they start benching, Baruch Maspiel or even Baruch Hatash. They you don't say it because we have no record in the Gemara of saying this. You don't just add things. Moshe Gorea. Sometimes you add on extra things, it's bad, right? Like Bal Tosef in the Torah. Anything you add on, you took off from the Torah. Remember, Kom Baruch Hazan, Baruch Rahman Malka Mari the Haipita. It said it was too long of a bracha. You just wanted to say Baruch Rahman is basically Hashem, the Melech, and the master of this bread, Yatza. The Yotze but the Gemara says this. The Gemara doesn't say they have to finish. You have to, right? Anytime you have a bracha that starts with a bracha, you have to end with also bracha also. Some people say, even though the Gemara doesn't say it, you have to say Baruch Hachman Zan Kola. You have to end it off. Baruch Hashem Kola. You have to end it off with something. It's machlok zachronim whether this is accepted the halacha. The consensus of Mishabura is that it is ma'akiv. It is ma'akiv, but the ever to say a bracha. Then I'll explain this more. And to lean on base. Berkas Hamazon, Berkas Ares, Arash Lo Yomar Shin Chalta of Zaynar Tzchemda Bris V'Torah. Some people have the meaning of saying Shin Chalta of Zaynar Tzchemda Torah Chava Bris V'Torah. I think it's right. They just add the words Bris V'Torah after Shin Chalta Tzchemda Torah Chava. Sharei Omer Al Briska Shchasam Dibif Sreinu V'Al Torah Skash L'Maratanu V'Dai. Oh, man. The dive of Ham Echad. You're gonna say in the next sentence, Al Bris Chashadim in the bris Mila. And the Torah you taught us, so you don't have to mention it another time, where it's actually not mentioned in the Nusach that we have. Our Rambam Cholek, the Rambam says that you should say Bris Torah explicitly. Agad, the Ramah says with a rush Haim Iker, we paskin. Not like the Rambam, that you shouldn't say this. You're gonna say it in a second. Gimel, Im Lo Hisker Birchas Haaretz Bris Torah. You didn't say that part of Birchas Hamazon where it says Al Bris Hashkamta B'Sarayna Al Torah Hashkamta Afilu Im Lo Chisar Al Echameh. You forgot about Torah. You forgot about the bris. This is from the Gemara. The Gemara says this. Hagad v'nashim avad lo yomer bris v'Torah. The Ramah says they shouldn't say it, bris v'Torah. The nashim labnei bris nenu, avadim labnei Torah nenu. Now, the Mishabura clarifies that the woman shouldn't say neither bris or Torah because they're not mitzvah in bris milah, obviously, and not in Torah. Avadim are mitzvah in bris milah, so they can say that, but they shouldn't say Torah. Nonetheless, our minhag is for nashim and avadim to say both of these things because they're talking about the klal of Yisrael, which includes men, which are mitzvah in these things. Dalid in Lohizker Boni Shalai Malchus based David Machzirno. So this again the Gemara says you have to mention Malchus based David. Hagav Omrim because Mashiach comes from Malchus based David. Hagav Omrim Al Nisim Mechanikav Avurim Kodem Ba'alakol. We had Hanukkah recently. You say Al Nisim before, usually instead of saying it, where you say Al V'Yavel, you say it before Ba'alakol in the middle of the second bracha. In Lomaro, if you didn't say it, Machzirno, so you're not Machzirno. So generally, you have until the end of the bracha. If you already said the bracha, right? If you said bracha to Hashem, then maybe you could say Lamdeni Chukach and go back. If not, you already said the words of the bracha, the end of the second bracha. So then Ein Machzirno, so it's not Makiv. But yeah, but I only come on the Simon Tavresh Pei Beis. They're talking about Hilchos Purim. Mikol Makom Yuchal Amro B'Soch Shar Harachaman. And when you get to the end of benching Harachaman, what should you say? And then you go on and you say, May Matisyahu or May Mordechai Esther, Hachin Hog, and that's the minhag. The minhag is to make it up in Harachama. Now, I went to Rambam Sifta, which was created by a student of Rabbi Chait from Far Rockaway, who believes like the Rambam. You don't say Harachaman, so you'd have no recourse according to him, but our minhag is to say Harachaman. So you can make it up there. Again, if you don't make it up, it's not makiv. There's only lachil. There's like in Shemona Esrei. If you don't say it, it's not makiv. Also, stay tuned for Ian to lean on, where I talk more about halacha aleph over here. But yeah, you don't have to say a long first bracha. Now, the short bracha is only effective for the first bracha. It's not effective for the entire Birkas Hamazon. There's a machlokas about ending off with a bracha. I'll talk about that. Ian to lean on coming up next.